Hey, Sub! Having fun walking in Minecraft? Well, tough. Today, you're going to be completing the game from start to finish without crafting, mining, or walking at all. I'm sure you can do it. We all totally believe in you. And besides, I've altered your control so there's no possible way you're getting out of this. Awesome! Let's go! Perhaps I'll make it a little easier on you, as it seems pretty impossible to do them all at once. Today, we'll just show you how to do them one at a time. First up is no mining. Number 1. You can't mine, and that includes punching down trees. Don't you even think about it, Sub. I think your best bet is to hunt for an NPC village. Look over there. What a coincidence. Scoring the villages can be so useful. There are heaps of resources to be discovered in chests, and you can even harvest some food. This villager has some awesome traits. Perhaps he'll take some of your items in return, Sub. You can work your way to a bunch of different items, even a full set of armor, and you haven't mined a single block. Number 2. No coal? That's okay. Saplings burn just as well, although we probably shouldn't be destroying baby trees. We should be planting them instead. Oh, well, nobody will mind if you burn a few to cook some food. Number 3. You're not mining any mobs for materials either. You have to avoid them at all costs, especially creepers. Ooh, ouch. Use trees instead. You can bounce across them and avoid mobs. I say most. Spiders can still reach you, so watch your back. Get away from Sub, you 8-legged freaks! Number 4. Your best shot at some rare materials are hidden in sunken treasure chests. Find a treasure map and take a dive. Once you find the sunken chests, you can access gold, diamond, and all sorts of great items. One step closer to the end. Number 5. Want another source of loot? Desert temples are notorious for their TNT traps. But because Sub can't mine, he has to activate the TNT himself. It's a good job you found some redstone in those sunken chests. There's even more valuable stuff to grab from these areas. And you haven't had to take a single step in a cave so far. Number 6. Okay, Sub, I think you're getting the hang of this. Want to give everybody an advanced tip? What's that? Only if they subscribe first. Well, if you say so. You can't punch or chop trees, but you can blow them up. Lure a creeper into the nearest forest and trigger the explosion. Just make sure to get a shield first. Finally, you've got some planks. Number 7. What's that, Sub? You need to go to the Nether, but you have no gravel? Well, just use that creeper trick, Sub. Nice. Now you can light a portal. But how do you intend to craft one? Number 8. You can't just mine obsidian after all the effort you've made to get here without mining. Perhaps a portal frame will do the trick. It can be hard, but lining up water and lava, placing them at the right angle, and providing a small frame, you can create a portal without needing to place a single block of obsidian. Good job, Sub. Number 9. He's back from the Nether with a bunch of loot. I won't tell you how many times he's died without being able to mine netherrack. But now he's set his eyes on the end. But he needs Eyes of Ender to find the stronghold. You can't hit them though. You're going to have to lure the scary Enderman into a trap. And bingo! You now have ender pearls. Number 10. He's made it to the stronghold. Not a single block mined. But now you face your biggest challenge, sub, the dragon. Keep a bucket of water and bring some beds. Trust me, you'll need them. Just watch out for his insane knockback. Sub. That's what the bucket of water was for. One more hit. Boom! You nailed it, sub. Great job. And now to complete the game. Only joking. Let's do it all again, but this time without crafting. Before you start your world, perhaps it's a good idea to turn on the spawn loot chest. This will provide you with a few extra supplies right off at the bat, meaning you don't have to instantly start worrying about crafting. Although, this method could kinda be considered cheating. So we're gonna take this away from you, sub. Sorry! You're starting off pretty simple again. There's no point punching trees because you can't craft wood, so you best get looking for some NPC villages. Once you've found one, gather some bookcases, wheat, and some chest loot to start you off. The books will come in handy for trading to villagers. And like last time, you'll quickly be on your way to conquering the game once again. Desert temples are useful, this time again, but for a different reason. Their chests contain sulfur, iron, and even enchantments. Harvest the TNT too, since you won't be able to craft any. Without crafting, you're gonna need to rely on a lot of luck. Aw, didn't get the item you need, sub. There's sure to be a bunch more villages and temples with loot in them. The next best thing you can do is tame a horse. With a mount, you can travel long distances, covering more ground and having much more of a chance to find or even trade a sword before nightfall. On your journey, maybe you'll run into a dungeon. Perhaps you'll discover a hidden treasure map. All of these randomly generated structures will get you closer to the end game. Ooh, a bucket! That'll come in handy for controlling water and lava later on, sub. Can't find a pickaxe? Well, hopefully, there's some obsidian lying around the village forge or houses for you to make a portal. What's that, sub? You don't want to go into the nether yet because you don't have armor? Never fear, sub! Gather some clay from nearby rivers and trade them to villagers for some emeralds. Now you can get yourself a shiny new iron chestplate. Ready to take on some ghasts? Make your way to the nether fortress if you dare. Killing blazes and ghasts, you can collect yourself some potion materials. It's a little debated amongst the community whether brewing counts as crafting. Do you think it's okay, sub? Ha! Of course you'd say that. What about you at home? Let us know in the comments. Now you have to get to the end. This is feeling awfully familiar, huh, sub? Now you just need Eyes of Ender. You can find them on a really rare chance with a villager. Or you can scour the internet for a seed that spawns the end portal fully complete with all the eyes. But that won't help you with finding it. Time to get back on your horse and prepare for some trading. Last, but most certainly not least, you're going to need arrows to kill the Ender Dragon. There's no crafting, however, so make sure to kill plenty of skeletons before you journey into the stronghold. Maybe create a mob farm, or two, while you're waiting. Now he can totally take out the dragon and win the game using a similar method to before. You did it, sub! Or did you? Now, do it again, but this time without walking. The hardest challenge of them all. First, I'm going to go into your controls and change all the buttons for movement, just to make sure you don't accidentally nudge your arrow keys. We wouldn't want that. Make sure that when you go to generate your world, you choose a seed where you spawn next to or relatively close to some trees, so you're able to gather some wood right away. To move, you're going to need some items. First up is a boat. By crafting a boat, you can place it in front of you, hop in, hop out, and repeat in order to travel. Make 2 or 3 to help you go a little bit faster, sub. Very nice. You're looking for a village, so get moving. After some time, you'll reach your first chest. Hopefully there's some iron in there, and you can craft yourself a bucket. Sub's found a bucket, and now he can use water to push his boat. This is the second transport method you'll use today. You should probably start killing sheep for a bed, if you haven't procured one from an innocent villager, that is. Go back to gathering wood and make a lot of boats. Seriously, sub, more boats! With all the excess, you can create a boat pathway to all the important areas of your base. Need some more? It's tempting to dive into a ravine or cavern, but make sure you have an escape rope. By placing your water at the top, you can be sure that you'll always have a route out by swimming up the water back to safety. You're not gonna be any good against mobs if you can't run away. Luckily, not only do boats act as a good travel method, but they also work as a sneaky trap. Mobs get stuck in boats, so if you create a wall around your base, or even yourself when you're out in the open, can be the difference between life or death. Your next transport method is a pig. Remember the carrot on a stick? Yep, that thing. Well, first, you'll need string for a fishing rod, so kill a spider. Then, you'll need a carrot from the villagers. Finally, the saddle can be found on a rare chance when fishing. Wow, you got it first try, sub. Amazing! Now you can hop on a pig and be on your way. It's only a matter of time before you discover diamond, so time to grab obsidian and get to the nether. Make sure to place water by the obsidian you're mining to make sure you don't fall into the lava, because if you do, you're not going to be able to swim out. Now in the nether for the third time, you need blaze powder for a potion of slow falling. This is gonna take a few attempts. If your pig isn't fried, use him to lead some endermen into a trap and gather your eyes. Finally, you've reached the portal room with Piggy. Push Piggy in, and then yourself using water. Once in the end, capture any attacking enderman with a wave of boats. If you could trap the end dragon, make sure to use a slow fall potion when it knocks you back. And at long last, you can plunge your arrows deep into the dragon and finally finish the game for good. I promise this time, sub, no more repeats. You've officially conquered Minecraft in all forms. Without mining, without crafting, and without walking.